guys, welcome back to my channel. Today in this part 3, we are going to learn how to make a tree model or any simple model you can say. Now you might wondering how I turned the cube or how I got these multiple shape or how I turned this cube into these shapes. Now in last video I forgot to mention that one more control that if you press shift A you'll get these things, these options, this mesh thingy, and this mesh. If you will be some shape names, and if you want some shape like I UV sphere, I want. You can add those sphere into the game. Yeah, you can add some shapes. You can modify those. Same works with the cube, which we have shown you guys. But today we are going to do these things. Now, in this, we are going to make a simple, uh, a simple model. Now, we'll start off with like a tree. Now, what you have to do, you press Shift A, and there's something called mesh. In the mesh, you see there's a cylinder. Now, after cylinder, don't click anywhere. This is important. Here is called add cylinder. You go under this is vertices. Now there's a slider. I don't encourage you guys to use a slider if they have lower RAM or lower like not the best PC. I encourage them to not use a slider because one miss drag, then your computer will start lagging, maybe crash. So I personally go and type out what is this. So I want this vertices to be 50. So it's a low poly 3. We are going to make a low poly 3. Now you can see it's a bit low, like it's not that great. We'll take care of that later. And next, after this, you can click anywhere you want. And the next we want is now you see this right, the 100 part. This is not looking nice at all. So we have to make this part bit bigger. So we go into the editor mode, you select this face and then you scale it, and yeah, you can see it. You can see it the change for yourself. And yep, we got this tree base. Now next you can select this upper one, and if you press E it will extrude. Usually E it works for Z axis. So Z axis or whichever it is facing. I don't really know these the access thingy. So we are going to keep it like this. So it's excludes. And our next we use the alt and the mouse one to move up. And the next we select this and we scale it bit down. We scale it like smaller. Let's make it smaller bit. Let's make it a bit smaller like that. And then let's extrude this. Let's extrude this. And yep, still here it will be nice. And let's make this also a smaller one. Yes, smaller. Now we got this our trunk. Now you see that this is not looking like realistic trunk. Like trunks are wobbly. They don't like go straight. They're not. It's not the God came and kept a scale and measured it. No. So how to make this? Now you this now you go into this middle part, go in. Then next you zoom in, and then after zooming in, you press shift and Z, hold shift and Z. Now this is a new mode. This is called X-ray mode, and you can look through it. Now you might be asking what is the use. Anyway, well, if you're selecting, for example, if you want to select this, which you are going to select, if you want to select this, wait, wait, somewhere else. If you want to select these edges, and like you guys can see, it got selected. Oh wow, I can move it. But if you put in the thing, it's selected to a point of view. You did not select like the whole thing, selected a half. So to make to a point of view, you can't change the point of view. So we use X-ray, and since we can see this selected lines, and then we can select this. Now after doing that, you go out of the editing mode, you zoom out to see some better one. You come down, and then you select it, and you hold G. Now it looks wobbly. You can move it however you want, but I'm going to move slightly wobbling over here. Yep, this looks pretty wobbly. Maybe I would let's you know let's change its position a bit up so it looks better, more wobbly. You know what I mean? Yeah, like this. Now maybe not. Let's change it. Let's change it. And let's change it like this. You know what I'm saying? Yep, this looks pretty nice. Now I now after this you can go to the top part where we are going to make bush. Now for bush, let's go get out from the editing mode. Now next for the bush, you are going to press Shift A for mesh, and in the mesh you're going to choose the isosphere, and being down you can move it up to here. Let's move it in Z axis. Move it here, and we got this. Next, let's scale it a little bit. Let's scale it. Let's scale it. Just a minute. And something. Yeah, as you guys can see, if I accidentally entered some value high, now it's lagging. So that's what it happens. So don't do that. And yeah, it started to lag again. Just I'll hope if everything is going correct. Yeah, some problems happen, but it's okay. I have pressed something wrong, but yep. And if you made till here, you have went through this. Now next we'll scale it up. We'll scale it up so it looks like a bush. And one thing, if you have a scroll problem with your mouse like me, and you can press the scroll wheel, and then if you move the scroll towards the screen, it will zoom in. If you move the scroll, if you move the drag your mouse not towards the screen, like towards yourself, it will zoom out. So you can use that also. My scroll is not working, got broken due to some issues. But yeah, after building this, let's go into the like the editing mode and the X-ray mode. And let's move it up. Let's move it up. Yeah, so we get that style. You can see now. Next, this is not smooth. Yeah, I understand this is not smooth. So we'll make this more like a tree. We'll copy it and like control. If you press control D, it will copy. And then next, you can move this copied item. Wait, just I don't copy it yet. Uh, if you press Shift D, I mean Shift D, yeah, you can copy. And then next, you can keep it around. Like I want this to be over here. Let's scale it down so it looks like a smaller part of the tree. And then yeah, let's keep it closer to inside so it's not hanging from the you know not hanging from the branch, it's actually hanging from the trunk, something like that. If you guys want, you can add branches. The way you do that is you go into the this mode, and the next you focus into this, you focus, and next you can go in, and the next you can select these things like in the editor mode. Like you're in object mode, let's go into editor mode, and you can select this things like the edges of this. Uh, it's not working. Oh no, okay, fine. I'll show you guys next time. I added something up, and Yeah, you can add some branches. I'll show in the next part to add some branches. Maybe just leave about branches. I'll show you. You can ask me guys in the comments. I'll send you. I'll show you. I'll send you a video for it. You just give your um, the email ID. I'll just send you for it, and then yeah. Okay, now we got this. Now next we'll select this. We again uh, duplicate it by putting Shift Z, and then we keep it this time out here. Now you can see this tree we have made is coming along pretty good. Now we have made a tree. It is looking nice, and but the whole point of this is to like the whole point of this we are doing this for our game. Now hold on, we have one more step to do. You select these all 10 and you have to go out here somewhere. You can go into this option somewhere out here, particle, not particles. Um, where is it? Uh, object somewhere. No. Okay, friends. No, you have to go this add modifier and in that edit. We have to edit some sculptures something. Oh, okay, fine. I'll send you. I'll in the description. I'll give the video file. You can take this and then you can use it. But for now, I'm going to skip it. And then, yep. Now before that, we got these all. Now if you press Control and J, it will be in all one group. And we want this, so we can use this isosphere. It's all connected. Yep. Now no need to group this because we need to color them later, and we have to export this model to our Roblox Studio. We'll do the coloring over there. Next, we'll need to sculpt this to look like a tree. Looks like round balls. Now we'll go into the sculpting mode, and then you see this. Um, yep. Now let's sculpt it into like this bald edge kind of thingy. Yeah, something like like something weird. It's okay, guys. You can do whatever you want. I just doing something because my battery is low on my computer. So yeah. And in next video, we are going to we are going to uh, export this into Roblox Studio. And before that, let's save our file. I'm going to save. If you press it, save, right out here, save, Control S, and then not save, cancel. You press file, and the next is search an option called export. Yeah, export, and then you press that, and the next it will ask what file type you want. I recommend you guys to use FBX. Now you press FBX. Now I'm going to save to my this coding sections. I have this FBX thing. Now let's put it as let's keep this as some uh, YOU YU something. Okay, now press export FBX. It will be exporting. It will be exporting. You press export FBX. It's done. Now next, after that, you close this. If you want, you can save it, but I'll save it for you guys to see. You can save, and then you can go into the Bala Pro. I'm using this, and then that I just put YNO, yeah, save, save file, and then if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.